Hey guys, welcome back. Today's video is going to be a two-in-one video. I'm going to be reviving an old palette, the Sigma Untamed, while I tell you about some Black Friday deals that maybe I would recommend, some things that I may be thinking about getting. I'm probably not going to be getting a lot of makeup for Black Friday because I just posted a Sephora VIB sale haul and I bought most of the things that I wanted already at that. So if you didn't see my VIB sale haul, check that out. I will link that in the cards. I will list a bunch of info in the description box and links and things like that. Let us know, are you getting anything for Black Friday? Are there other deals that you've seen that may be better? And yeah, let's just get started. My first recommendation is Sigma eyeshadow palettes. I really like their palettes. I have several of them. The Untamed is my favorite. So I wanted to do a look with this one. They have 40% off on Black Friday, and I actually bought this palette last year on their Black Friday 40% off. Their palettes are $50, which I think is kind of a lot, but 40% off, I think well worth it. I really like their formula, and this color story is beautiful. I also have the Enchanted palette, the Warm Neutrals palette, and the Ambiance. I think they are all great. So I'm going to start the look. I'm going to go in with the shade Boho. I like to mix it in a little bit with a lighter shade because it turns out a bit darker on my skin tone than it looks in the pan. But yeah, I really like the Sigma palettes. I enjoy them quite a bit. 40% off. It's the same sale they did last year. And yeah, personally, I think it's worth it. I also have a blush from them I really like. And I have a lip gloss too, but beyond that, I've mostly just tried their eyeshadow palettes. Yeah, I'm curious if you guys are going to get anything for Black Friday. I might buy some skincare. I did see that my Holy Grail eye cream, the Kiehl's avocado one, is going to be on sale at Sephora for 40% off. And actually, Kiehl's is also having a 30% off on their website right now. I personally am really enjoying how nowadays these deals are showing up 1 to 2 weeks before Black Friday. I don't like the whole, you've got 5 minutes to make this order, otherwise it's gonna sell out. And I just don't like that kind of pressure. And one of the things that personally I don't buy from on Black Friday is the Natasha Denona sale, because her brand is one of the few brands that does purely actually on the Friday. The sale doesn't start beforehand. It starts at a specific time. I've tried to order in the past and the website crashed. And, you know, I just didn't think it was worth the hassle. And last year, the two palettes I wanted, the Bronze and the Glam, weren't on sale anyway. So that's why I went ahead and bought Natasha Denona palettes at the VIB sale. But if you're willing to deal with that, she does have 50% off on a lot of her palettes for Black Friday every year. Now, last year it wasn't every palette. The newer mid-size ones like Glam and Bronze were not on sale. So that makes me think that Retro probably will not be on sale. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I don't like these kind of things where you have to be on the website at a specific time, wait in line to check out. No. I like that the rest of this stuff has started, and yeah. So pretty much everything else that I'm talking about is already happening as far as sales go. I want to use the black shade in the outer corner. This is a very high quality black eyeshadow. Not all black eyeshadows are created equal, in my opinion. Something else from Sigma that I think would be worth on sale. This is my favorite Sigma brush. I have a few that I really like. I like their large powder brush, but this one I love, the E25. This one is great. So yeah. I have made one purchase so far, speaking of makeup brushes, and I finally ordered from Rephr. They are having 50% off, and so many YouTubers I love have talked about Rephr brushes. Alicia and Kelsey Brianna J are two of my favorite YouTubers, and they both have talked a lot about Rephr brushes. I've watched their videos, and and I considered making an order from them quite a while ago, but I never did. So today I ordered a set of 5 brushes, and then I also bought 2 other individual brushes. And the total was only $100, which I mean is still a lot of money, but 50% off, and the brush set I thought was a good deal. So I went for it. It's something I've wanted for a while. I'm sure there's other brush brands also that will be having sales. Rephr is a higher end brand for brushes, but it's not as expensive as some of the really, really fancy ones like Sonia G, Hakahodo, those. I have one Sonia G brush that I got in a Beautylish lucky bag, but I'm not quite ready to like buy a set of those because I have mostly pretty affordable brushes. I mean, I'm over here using the brush that came with an Urban Decay palette, but I like it. So this green shade Envy is definitely one of my favorites in this palette. It's beautiful. So I definitely want to use that. And I prefer most of the time to spray my shimmers, but especially with the Sigma formula, I would recommend it. But this green is so pretty. I really, really, really love this shade. Definitely, probably my favorite in this palette. Okay, so let me talk about some more deals. Okay, Juvia's Place, 40% off at Ulta, but then also Juvia's Place is having multiple different sales on their website as well. Personally, I love the Juvia's Place palettes, so 40% off. I mean, most of their palettes are between like $15 and $20, so 40% off. I mean, you're talking a lot of the palettes are going to be $7 to $10. Personally, I think that's worth it if it's, you know, there's a palette that you've wanted. Now, I always say this anytime I talk about sales, do not buy things just because they're on sale. That's, you know, a total waste of money. But I look into sales for things I've wanted for a while, like the Rephr brushes. I've considered placing an order for a very long time. So when the opportunity came up, you know, that's when I took it. And that's, I think, the key to sales is to not make impulse purchases and buy things that you actually thought about buying, you know, when it wasn't on sale. So I don't know. That's just what I think. I'm really, really glad that I got this palette last year, though. I think it is absolutely beautiful. And this green shade, I'm in love. Definitely a fan. And I'm using the e.l.f. setting spray. Now, maybe e.l.f. is going to do something more than what I've seen so far on their website. At this point on the e.l.f. site, it's like some bundles and stuff. And I'll talk about another brand that's doing bundles later. It's not my favorite thing because then it's like you could end up buying things you don't really want. Therefore, you're not really saving money. I'm not a fan of that unless you really want everything in the bundle. So I kind of think bundles are a gimmick, to be honest. But that's just me. I don't know. So I checked the e.l.f. website, and as of today, when I'm filming this, I didn't really see anything I thought was very good. All right, I'm blending this a little bit more. And yeah, I think I can blend this a little bit more over here. I'm excited to have some fancier brushes though. I'm curious if it actually makes a difference. I am not an artiste. I am, you know, not a professional. My makeup never looks, you know, perfect or whatever, but I mean, if it could look a little bit better using some fancier brushes, I want to try it. I'm curious because, yeah, I've heard very good things. So, okay, I feel like that's as good as it's going to get. I'm going to clean up the fallout. I'll be back. And yeah, there's still a lot more sale stuff that I want to talk about. I put on the Believe Beauty Primer. No idea if they're having a sale or anything, but The foundation I want to use is the Perlise Serum BB Cream SPF 40. I really like this. This is something I got in PR, but I would buy this with my own money. I have the shade Light. This is $40, but Purlise is having 30% off on their website. So that has already started. It is happening. Yeah, and I really like this BB cream. I think it's really, really nice, and 30% off is pretty good, I think. And what I want to do, Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. I love this thing. I'm just gonna like kind of dot this around. I'm gonna mix it in. Now, I mentioned bundles and that I'm not the biggest fan of bundles. Charlotte Tilbury is doing bundles on her website. Now, if you want, so her bundles are either 2 items or 3 items or more than that. I think if you want everything in the bundle, then they're worth it because they're 30% off. So she has one that is with the duo, the bronzer highlighter duo, and you can choose either the lighter or the darker one. And then you can also pick out one of the blushes, and that combo is $86. And that Film Star Bronze and Glow itself costs $68, and the blush is like $40. So if you want both of those, I actually do think that that's, you know, a good deal. But if you only want one thing from Charlotte Tilbury, then I'm gonna say her sale is not ideal, because yeah, it's not worth it unless you really want all of the items in the bundle. But I do like that she has them where you can like pick which blush shade you want, you can pick which highlighter you want, and so it's not the worst I've seen. It's not my favorite thing, but yeah, is what it is. I'm just going to use the Too Faced concealer, and let me look at my list. So, okay, here, the Viseart Boheme Dream. This is on sale right now for 50% off for $40 on Sephora. I love this palette. I've talked about it before. I think this shimmer formula is beautiful by Viseart. So yeah, this is an $80 palette. It's currently on sale at Sephora for $40. If you've been wanting it, just saying, that is a good palette. So I like the Viseart formula. That was the only one I saw on sale on Sephora, but I'm sure Viseart also is going to have their own sale. Most brands do. I've just found the best deals overall are they're definitely not at Sephora. I didn't see much. Let me look at my list, what I saw at Sephora. Not much. The Kiehl's eye cream, but that's not on sale yet, so I'm going to have to wait to see when that one goes on sale. There's a Hooded Beauty palette that I know is one a lot of people really like. But other than that, I personally was not overly impressed with at least what I've seen so far. They may be adding more deals, of course, but yeah, I haven't seen anything that amazing. Well, I just dropped my Charlotte Tilbury powder on the floor. I hardly had anything left, but actually it like closed and landed on the floor, and the powder is still in here. So that's okay. I can actually I'll be able to repress that. Only a little bit fell on the floor. My gosh, I've been so clumsy lately. This is what happens when I'm like, I don't know, tired, unfocused. I was tired in my last Get Ready With Me, but today I just spent like 3.5 hours decorating my house for Christmas, as you can see. And it's a lot of work. My husband put out outdoor lights, which I really appreciate, but I did all the indoor stuff, and yeah, it's not easy. Because I have a fake Christmas tree that I have to put on each branch individually, which is fine. It actually doesn't take that long, but it's time consuming for sure. And then yeah, stringing up the lights, and yeah, I put up some decor throughout the living room, and then I put some in we've got like a family-ish room in the basement, so I put some there too. But I got that tree. This was new. I bought this at Target, and I bought those globes too at Target, and I like them. I used the Bare Minerals Mineral Veil as usual, and I mentioned the bundle with the Film Star Bronze and Glow and a blush of your choice. So this is something I really like, but again, only worth it if you really want both items in the bundle, if you will. Yeah, let us know. Are you guys getting anything? Yeah, I'm still on a low buy, so because I bought the stuff at the VIB sale, I probably won't buy makeup, but probably gonna get at least a couple skincare things if things I want are on sale. And then blush, since I talked about it, I'm gonna use the Pillow Talk blush. I love this. I mean, if I didn't own these products, you know, I'd want to buy them for sure. What in the, what? It's like condensation on the inside of my blush. That's very strange. Don't know. But I love this color. It's very like nude mauve-y. And this formula has a bit of a satin finish. I think it's great. And then highlighter. These are always on sale every year. Always, always on sale. The Anastasia Glow Kits are 50% off. I think they're 50% off both Ulta and Sephora, maybe even on the ABH website. Always. But this one I do really, really like. This is the Sugar Glow Kit. I got this when it came out. It's my favorite. And my favorite shade is this one here called Starburst. Has a bit of a pink tint to it, and I'm not as into intense highlighters, so I just don't put as much on as I used to, but I still really like this glow kit quite a bit. All right, using some Hourglass for finishing powder. I'm gonna just do lower lash line off camera, brows, lips, and I'll be back because there's definitely some other sale things that I do want to mention. Here we are, final look. I just put the that brown shade and the black on the lower lash line. I put some black eyeliner in the waterline, and then I used this pink shimmer as inner corner highlight. I layered 3 lip glosses together. This is what I've been doing lately. I've been loving layering different glosses. So I'm wearing this Cab gloss in Charming, the Mented gloss in Send Nudes. I saw Mented Cosmetics. I think they're having a sale too. I can't remember how much. 20 or 30% off. I love this gloss. And then the ColourPop Luxe gloss in Staying Up. I layered them all together and I really like this color. So all right, let's see. So like I said, the Viseart Boheme Dream Palette, $40 at Sephora. I think that's worth it if you've wanted that. Juvia's Place palettes, 40% off at Ulta. And also some deals on the Juvia's Place website. Pretty good. Pat McGrath. Okay, so on her website, she's having 25% off $50 or more, 30% off $150 or more, 35% off if you spend over $250. So the more you spend, the greater the discount. You know, I think that's okay. Even 25% off is very good. And but Pat McGrath does sales like this a couple times a year. I got the Mothership 5 for like 40% off earlier this year. So something to consider, you know, but her website definitely good sales year round, but I think the Black Friday sale is good. I have the Mothership 2 and 5. I love them. I love the Pat McGrath glosses and the lip liners. So, you know, if you've been wanting anything, I would recommend it. e.l.f., like I said, they're doing bundles. Ulta ColourPop palettes are 50% off. A bunch of lip products are going to be $10. The Naked 3 palette, 50% off. I saw the Naked 3 also is 50% off at Sephora too. Some MAC lip products, a few mascaras that are always on sale are on sale for $10. I don't know. Indie brands, Sydney Grace, 25% off. I have one of the Temptalia palettes. Love it. Amazing. Cleonad, I think they're doing 20% off some things, not everything. I do have 4 of their glitter multi-chromes. They're amazing. Glamlight, I think is doing, I can't remember now. I can't read my writing. I think they were doing 30 or 40% off. I have the Caliente palette. It's really good. And then Urban Decay, 30% off on Urban Decay, but the Naked Honey palette is 50% off. Naked Honey, one of my favorite palettes, and I bought this last year, 50% off on Black Friday. So $25. This palette is very well formulated. If you're into these colors, of course, a lot of warm neutrals, but I think the formula on this is amazing. So I bought it last year for $25. I think that is a really, really good deal. Alrighty, that is it for this video. I just wanted to highlight some sales that I think are good. If you're interested in the products, of course, don't buy something just because it's on sale. Like I said, I probably won't buy a lot of makeup. I'm very excited to try the Refer brushes though. Very, very excited about that. And I may end up getting some skincare. We shall see. But yes, I really like the look with the Untamed palette. So this is 40% off currently. Definitely my favorite out of the Sigma palettes, but I love all of the ones that I have. So that is it. And if you want to see other Reviving Old Palettes videos, I've got a whole playlist for that. Let us know if you're getting anything for these Black Friday sales. That is it. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.